12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. No. This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Over there! There's one of them!
No! Please! Stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill that thing! Fuck!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! Burn it! Sorry.
Easy does it, boys!
No, please, stop! Who are you?
Bloody leech!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
That'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy. This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only. This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who changes blinding sunlight into a glowing
voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward! Clever fucking beasts.
It's locked, all right. I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin! There's one of them vermin!
A strength I never knew I had.
He's dead, all right. Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore. My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. It's locked. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked, all right. I have this thirst for blood. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Whoever he may be,
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders? What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the street.
The sewer dog?
No one knows.
What have you
There's a Spanish flu.
The authorities?
Nothing. There are so many...
I'll leave. Good evening, sir.
Wow.
Yes.
Been there.
What's... Who...
It's the local bogeyman.
You make it, sir. Has any...
Can't say. Sorry.
This is important.
I don't know, and
I'll leave you.
My God, sir, you look like
No,
Oh, grab a... You're up.
Aren't you...
Scared of what? Yep.
I'm looking for someone...
It's been quiet tonight.
You mean he...
Well, yeah.
How long...
He rented the room.
I need...
Just climb the stairs.
Yes?
I hope I live long enough to see
not long ago, this...
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
Shh. I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that...
Might I at least learn...
That's none.
Sir, you have entered my...
Something... Someone.
The calling card.
You seem...
I have my secret.
Then if you are not a
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul.
And what exactly...
Sir, if the name is...
I heard another...
Ridiculous.
Something...
Then the feeling is...
What have you...
It started a few nights...
How dare...
A vampire is at work here.
Then help me.
I may.
I followed a trail. The scent of...
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great...
A shadow, indeed.
You should let me handle this affair.
No.
How will you do any better than I?
I will at last have the answers.
Then I can only wish you... Can I have some privacy, please?
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Welcome back.
I can't say I have.
Hey, I told you.
I think you're...
I hide many...
Goodbye.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet rude boys get what's coming to them. Evening, sir.
I have a few... I spoke to Dr.
The truth?
I suspect that someone else...
I'm just the barmaid here.
I can feel your...
It's Will.
Why?
I mean, his skin.
What happened?
He was dead drunk, as...
Tell me.
Will was a sailor.
Why keep it as...
Tom's nothing, if not loyal. After Will lost his job...
I see. Thank you. Hello, sir.
And you'll
I'll...
You again.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from...
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he...
What?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer.
Who is...
William.
How...
Sick.
Is... Yeah. I need to...
You could try...
Please, just...
What'd you expect?
Thank you.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless...
I hope I live He didn't deserve this.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? This man was our... This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the... blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drink. There are blood splats on the other side. Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Booth. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, we have one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's...
Sorry, sir. No admittance. There's one of them vermin! Burn it, boys! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
I nightmare screams when you burn them alive. I nightmare screams when you burn them alive.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. This place reeks of bloodshed.
You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed. Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please.
You think I didn't know?
Insulting a good Samaritan.
All right, sorry.
Yes. That's a very...
Name's...
Follow me, Mr. Cough.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan.
Dr. Swansea has already...
Did he really?
All members of staff have already read about...
I see.
You must know, blood...
How...
Not...
Do you think...
We are all...
An invisible enemy?
Sorry, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little...
I apologize.
You delivered...
Thank you, nurse.
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a...
Thank you.
Yes, Dorothy Crane.
I would like to... What?
Well, you
Apologies, I've only just...
Dr. Swansea is a
It's right to assume...
You'll get to know him soon enough, and...
And Mr. Hampton,
I gave him a sedative to help...
if you could...
Second floor of the hospital.
Thank...
What can I do?
Thank you, nurse. Good evening.
I've heard you.
That's quite a...
You can call me Milton.
I'm not sure
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical...
You have a keen eye.
No need to explain. You want... So I've been in it.
Since you...
It's a...
It sounds like...
Yesterday.
You...
Go there, you...
Are you...
And why not?
But you're not...
You keep...
I'd like...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Still more coming. How can we be sure we're making a difference?
Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed, I am Please. I'm a great... I'd rather...
As long as you're...
You're not the first one to warn me. But I am
What made...
I'm not a
It's all...
This epidemic. I'd rather not...
As long as...
You're not the first...
What?
I'm not a
It's all...
This epidemic.
What?
This
What can...
Well, it is all...
You seem...
I'm convinced.
Questions remain. True. Do you need...
Well, yes.
Do you want me to play...
Oh, no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop...
I see. Goodbye.
This hospital seems to be falling.
What can I do for you?
But in the circumstances,
Thank you.
I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, sir.
I don't know if a third opinion is needed.
I see.
I'm Harvey Fiddick.
Are you...
Well,
I won't...
are you sure you don't want to operate...
In other Tell me about...
Strickland and Aykroyd.
What do you mean?
I often had profession...
Tell me...
I'm just a regular guy.
I was more...
I'm a carpenter.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
This
Good evening.
It's my...
I'm Dr...
I'm bit...
What?
No. I'm a
Are you really?
Yes.
What do you think?
I have had...
Is there
Some of the staff were not especially well...
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pep...
The ambulance driver was quite...
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic.
I share your concern, Miss...
I don't expect compensation.
She charged...
Yes, and I paid without...
Goodbye. Good evening.
No.
Really?
I don't want to talk.
I suppose...
Yes.
Could you at least...
Mortimer.
How...
So, Pip...
I'll let you...
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
My sweet girl.
We can handle this.
Good evening, sir.
Reed, yes,
Does my...
Let us just...
I don't know what you've heard about.
I don't question your skills.
And what
I served in the war, just like you.
Be careful what...
I only want you to admit,
This is ridiculous.
You see? That is exact...
It seems you have...
I refuse to...
We can at least... If you...
Dr. Swan...
I know we...
Oh.
Aren't you too old?
Don't be ridiculous.
Tell me, Waverly.
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and...
Are you thinking about...
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery.
And are you not afraid?
Rivalry?
Why do you...
I strongly believe that...
If you are going to lead this surgery...
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from...
Since you...
Let's just...
Carelessness.
We're here.
I don't...
Modern medical method.
Thank you. Good evening, miss.
Your name has no meaning to me.
I beg you.
What are you begging for?
You keep calling...
Well, Dr. Reed.
Who are you, really?
Is that not enough for you?
I'm curious to know...
No, it was such a long time ago.
And why do you believe...
I don't need to believe anything.
Please.
I can hear my body.
I see.
Never.
It's a mental illness.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and... immortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient.
It's only a...
Who are...
I cannot say for sure.
The stuff...
I'm not...
I see.
Thank you, Mort.
I'll leave you, Miss... Good evening, Nat.
Good evening, Doctor.
And I'm Doc...
Well,
How would...
It's Sue.
You must...
Sorry.
No.
I wish I...
How long have you...
were long enough to see...
You'd be surprised. How is...
Well, not well.
Why is...
Milton's not...
Why does Milton dislike...
I don't know.
Good evening, sir.
Unless you're...
I'm Dr...
You guessed.
How is your state?
Oh, it's...
Can I ask you...
It's the pain.
Who is...
Nobody's...
You don't see...
My fate.
Can I do...
Nurses gave me a bunch.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here.
Aren't you afraid?
She's quite harmless.
So do you let her bite you?
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood.
She could decide to bite less.
Then it's another good reason for...
You do realize she...
In her madness, she never refers to my scars.
Where were you staying?
I really don't...
No offense.
You were an offer.
Goodbye for...
Damn. The pain.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed, is it?
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory.
You remain...
Thank you, Doctor.
How do you...
I feel it.
You're in good...
Thank you, so...
What do you...
I manage it.
Are you...
Not at all, Doctor.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop?
That's a very strange question, Doctor.
Have you made...
Not re...
You never...
You're preaching.
Do you know Tom Watts?
Tom? Yes, of course.
People are...
How could it be?
Who should I avoid?
Not really.
How did you end?
I had received alarming news about it.
Why did...
William was an alcoholic.
You dared to enter this awful place?
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Doctor.
What is the
The situation has always...
Who?
Since Clay
Has the been...
Ah, no.
Who leads...
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Daily routine.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. The flower's dying. It needs water. But I'm to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane?
I'm so sorry. I know
A crisis.
our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted.
Sorry.
Some of the patients won't last.
I may have a solution. In France.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly.
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the...
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door. At the end of an arrow.
Yes?
Why then do you...
At the Pembroke, we're all...
Lack of sleep.
London's trenches start here at
You're dead.
We staff get our sleep when we can.
Please.
It's the lot.
Exactly.
It really depends.
That's all for now. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.